Do you often experience tingling, numbness, or swelling in your legs, but don't know why? You might think it's just a natural part of aging or from being on your feet too much. But what if I told you that these symptoms could be a sign of something much more serious? In fact, research shows that approximately 20% of people over the age of 65 suffer from chronic leg swelling, and many of them have no idea that their diet is a big factor in this issue. What if I told you that these symptoms aren't just a normal part of getting older? They could be a warning sign of something more serious going on inside your body? And the worst part? Your daily diet, the one you think is keeping you healthy, could actually be making things worse. Yes, that's right. The very foods you've been told are superfoods and essential for your health might be contributing to the discomfort you're feeling in your legs. Shocking, right? Studies have found that certain vegetables, which are typically considered healthy, could actually be harming you in ways you never imagined. Research published by the National Institutes of Health, NIH, indicates that high intake of certain vegetables like spinach can lead to an imbalance in calcium absorption and disrupt circulation, leading to symptoms like swelling and tingling. Are you unknowingly eating foods that could be harming your health? Stick around, because today we'll reveal which 3 common vegetables you need to be cautious about and why they might be the reason behind your leg discomfort. But before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss another important update. And if you find this video helpful, leave a comment below. Share your experience or thoughts. If you didn't like it, just drop a zoo in the comments so I can improve. Now let's dive into the first vegetable that could be causing you more harm than good. Number 1. Spinach. Let's start with the first vegetable, spinach. Spinach is widely known as a superfood, packed with iron, fiber, and essential vitamins like A, C, and K. It's often praised for its numerous health benefits, especially for those looking to boost their immune system, improve digestion, and strengthen bones. However, despite its positive reputation, spinach also contains a compound called oxalate, which can cause significant health issues, particularly for individuals with kidney problems or poor circulation. Oxalates can bind with calcium in your body, leading to the formation of calcium oxalate crystals, which can contribute to kidney stones, a painful condition that affects many people around the world. In fact, studies show that people consuming high levels of oxalate-rich foods, like spinach, are at an increased risk of developing kidney stones. But it doesn't stop there. For those dealing with poor circulation, oxalates can also interfere with your body's ability to properly absorb calcium. This can lead to weaker bones, and more importantly, it can worsen swelling and tingling in your legs. So if you've been experiencing discomfort in your legs, too much spinach might be playing a part. Here's another important point. Spinach is extremely high in vitamin K, a nutrient essential for blood clotting. This is where spinach becomes a potential issue for individuals on blood-thinning medications like warfarin. Vitamin K can interfere with how well your medication works, causing an imbalance in your blood flow and potentially making symptoms like swelling and numbness worse. So, while spinach is an excellent source of nutrition, it's not necessarily a good fit for everyone, especially if you have kidney issues. Due to its high oxalate content, poor circulation, it could worsen symptoms like swelling and tingling. Blood-thinning medications, high vitamin K can interfere with the effectiveness of your treatment. If you fall into any of these categories, it's important to consume spinach in moderation. You don't have to cut it out entirely, but you should keep track of how much you're eating. And, as always, it's a good idea to consult with your doctor to determine what's safe for you. For those who still want to get the benefits of leafy greens without the risks associated with spinach, consider swapping it out for alternatives like kale or Swiss chard. These vegetables provide similar health benefits, but with much lower oxalate content, and are safer for those with kidney issues or poor circulation. Remember, the key here is moderation. If you're consuming spinach in the right amounts and balancing it with other nutrient-dense vegetables, you can enjoy its health benefits without putting your health at risk. So, now that we've covered the first vegetable, let's move on to another popular veggie that could be causing issues, broccoli. Stay tuned as we dive into the surprising effects this vegetable can have on your circulation and overall health. Number 2. Broccoli. Next, let's talk about broccoli. While it's a powerhouse of fiber and vitamins, it also comes with a hidden catch. Broccoli is incredibly high in vitamin K, a nutrient that plays a key role in blood clotting. While vitamin K is essential for healthy blood flow, it can cause problems for individuals taking blood-thinning medications, such as warfarin. If you're on blood thinners, too much broccoli can interfere with the medication's ability to properly thin the blood, making it harder for your doctor to manage your condition effectively. But the story doesn't stop there. Broccoli also contains a compound called goitrogens, which can interfere with thyroid function. For people with hypothyroidism or an underactive thyroid, consuming large amounts of goitrogens can worsen the condition. Goitrogens inhibit the thyroid's ability to absorb iodine, which is critical for the thyroid to produce hormones that regulate your metabolism and circulation. So what does this mean for your circulation? If your thyroid isn't working properly, it can affect blood flow, leading to swelling and numbness in your legs, a common symptom of poor circulation. In general, broccoli is a great vegetable for most people, offering a wealth of nutrients and antioxidants. However, if you have thyroid issues or are on blood-thinning medications, it's important to be cautious about how much broccoli you consume. Here's what you can do. If you're concerned about the potential effects of broccoli, try eating it in moderation and cooked, as cooking can reduce the goitrogenic effects. You can also speak with your doctor to determine how much broccoli is safe for you, especially if you have thyroid problems or are taking medication for blood clotting. For those looking for alternatives, vegetables like cauliflower, kale, and Brussels sprouts offer similar benefits with less of the compounds that could interfere with your health. Adding these vegetables into your diet might provide the same nutritional benefits without the added risks. So, while broccoli is undoubtedly a nutritious vegetable, it's important to be mindful of its impact on your body if you have specific health conditions like thyroid problems or are taking certain medications. Now that we've covered broccoli, let's move on to the next vegetable that could be silently affecting your health: Swiss chard. Stick around as we explore what makes this vegetable both a powerhouse and a potential health risk. The 3. Swiss chard. Now, let's talk about Swiss chard, the third vegetable to be cautious about. Swiss chard, much like spinach, is a nutrient-dense vegetable that's high in fiber, vitamins A, C, and K, and provides essential minerals like magnesium and potassium. It's often considered a superfood due to its impressive array of nutrients. However, just like with spinach, Swiss chard comes with some caveats that you should be aware of. The main concern with Swiss chard is its high content of oxalates, which are compounds that can bind with calcium in your body and form calcium oxalate crystals, leading to kidney stones. For individuals who have kidney problems or a history of kidney stones, consuming too much Swiss chard can worsen these conditions. In fact, research has shown that a high intake of oxalates can increase the likelihood of developing kidney stones, which can be painful and potentially dangerous. But the impact of oxalates isn't just about kidney health. They can also interfere with the absorption of calcium, potentially leading to weakened bones and poor circulation. This can result in symptoms like swelling and tingling in your legs, as well as more severe discomfort from restricted blood flow. Additionally, Swiss chard is very high in vitamin K, which plays a vital role in blood clotting. While vitamin K is essential for your blood and bone health, it can interfere with the effectiveness of blood-thinning medications like warfarin. If you're on blood thinners, too much Swiss chard can cause your blood to clot more easily, making it harder for your doctor to manage your medication and blood flow. So, while Swiss chard has a lot to offer in terms of nutrients, it's crucial to be cautious if you have any of the following: kidney problems, due to the high oxalate content; poor circulation, because oxalates can exacerbate circulation issues and swelling; blood-thinning medications, vitamin K can interfere with the effectiveness of your medication. If you're concerned about the oxalates or vitamin K in Swiss chard, there are plenty of other leafy greens that are just as nutritious without the risks. Consider alternatives like kale, collard greens, or cauliflower, all of which provide similar health benefits without the oxalate content. By enjoying Swiss chard in moderation, cooking it to reduce oxalates, and balancing it with other greens, you can continue to enjoy its nutrients without putting your health at risk. Now, don't panic. The important thing here isn't to avoid these vegetables altogether, but to consume them in moderation. If you love spinach, broccoli, or Swiss chard, the trick is to cook them. Cooking these vegetables helps to reduce their oxalate content and makes them easier to digest. When you cook them, you also help to release other beneficial nutrients that may be locked away in their raw form, making them healthier overall. If you're taking blood-thinning medications, it's crucial to talk to your doctor about the right portion sizes for you. Vitamin K in these vegetables can interfere with the effects of blood thinners, so making sure your intake is balanced is key to keeping your health on track. The truth is, maintaining a balanced diet is critical for supporting healthy blood circulation and nerve function, especially as we get older. But equally important is paying attention to the foods we eat, because some foods that seem healthy may harbor risks that we don't always realize. This is why moderation is so important. With the right balance, you can still enjoy these nutrient-packed vegetables without putting your health at risk. And don't forget, eating a variety of vegetables and incorporating different types of greens into your diet will help ensure you're getting a wide range of nutrients without overloading on any one particular compound. So, keep enjoying your greens, but remember, moderation in cooking can make all the difference. Now that we've talked about the importance of moderation and balancing your intake, let's dive into some practical solutions. Remember, the key is not to completely eliminate these vegetables from your diet, but to eat them in a way that supports your health. Remember, the issue isn't about cutting these vegetables completely out of your diet. You don't have to give them up entirely. The key is moderation, knowing how much is right for you. Vegetables like spinach, broccoli, and Swiss chard are packed with essential nutrients, including vitamins, fiber, and minerals that are great for your health. However, the problem arises when we consume them in excess, especially if you have certain health conditions like kidney problems, circulation issues, or if you're on blood-thinning medications. That's when these vegetables can cause unwanted effects. So what's the solution? Try rotating your leafy greens in your diet. By varying the types of vegetables you eat, you can benefit from a wider range of nutrients without overloading on any one food. Additionally, make sure to cook these vegetables when possible. Cooking helps reduce oxalates in vegetables like Swiss chard and spinach, lowering the risk of kidney stones and making them easier to digest. This is especially important for those with kidney problems. Also, consider pairing them with other healthy foods to support your circulation and overall health. For example, adding healthy fats like olive oil or lean proteins such as chicken, fish, or plant-based options like tofu can help boost nutrient absorption and create a well-rounded, heart-healthy meal. And most importantly, listen to your body. Everyone is different, so if you notice any discomfort after eating these vegetables, such as swelling, tingling, or digestive issues, consult with your doctor to adjust your diet accordingly. Remember, maintaining a moderate and varied diet is essential to keeping your body healthy while reaping the benefits of these vegetables without any risks. So, should you stop eating these vegetables altogether? Absolutely not. The key here is moderation. Just be mindful of how much you consume and ensure that you're pairing them in a way that supports your overall health. As we've seen, it's not about eliminating these healthy foods, but rather about finding a balance that works for your unique needs. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more tips and advice on staying healthy as you age. Leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts or if you have any questions. If you didn't find this video helpful, feel free to drop a 0 in the comments. Your feedback helps me improve and create better content for you. Thank you for watching, and remember, your health is your most valuable asset. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.